Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we actually have some more breaking news. It's been a big week for Lord of the Rings and it actually does not involve Amazon's Lord of the Rings TV series, but a new Lord of the Rings game announced for mobile. So this, and the reason I say it's not based around Amazon's Lord of the Rings TV series is it's actually being produced by Warner Brothers and a parent company, I believe, in China. So far we have the Gollum game that's coming off for PS4. We have the new Amazon Lord of the Rings MMO. Then we're going to have this mobile game, and also we currently have Lord of the Rings Online. So loads of games regarding Lord of the Rings as a whole. So a bit of an overload, but that's never that bad. Let's see what they have to say. So the visually stunning and completely faithful Lord of the Rings game is headed to mobile devices, and I'll show the image in a few minutes. So it says yet another Lord of the Rings game is on the way, following the new game based on Gollum and Amazon Lord of the Rings MMO I was talking about a few seconds ago. So a company called NetEase and Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment have announced the Lord of the Rings Rise to War, a mobile strategy game. Rise to War is set in the third age of Middle-earth. So Rise to War is quite an interesting name, and it's also said it's set in the third age, so we'll probably be seeing probably all of the characters from the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit, hopefully. Let's see what else I have to say. The game aims to be visually stunning and completely faithful, NetEase said in a press release. The game will feature iconic characters and locations from The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, and The Return of the King. It's set in the Third Age, which is a 3,000 year period, obviously, yes, we all know that, but... So, they said it's going to feature iconic characters and locations. So far, I'm going to show you a picture in a second. We're going to see Gondor, but that is quite big if we are going to be seeing places in the Lord of the Rings film franchise. So here is the first picture we've actually seen and has been released from the company and about the game. As you can see, the Lord of the Rings is written in the cinematic version, so it's probably going to be based around the movies most likely, and the characters we're going to see are probably going to have the actors' faces from the movie. So maybe we'll see the rise of Angmar, but I really doubt we will, and the events happen early in the first stage. And even though they said the game is going to be visually stunning, with mobile games it's really hard to ever pull that off. There even is a game close to that. So for example, you see this picture here, it may look good like this, but in reality when you play a mobile game, don't put your hopes up too high, because firstly it is a mobile game, secondly it's not all going to look like this. And if it may, I may be wrong, it may push the boundaries and be a brand new game, but I really doubt they'll be able to replicate scenes like this and images like this throughout the whole game. So don't put your hopes up too high for this, but maybe this is a game that we can play while you're out for a bit. Just a time waster, really. Maybe it's a game that could be really addictive, we spend a lot of time to, like the Lord of the Rings Online. But hopefully we'll be able to see stuff like the Witch King of Angmar taking and just basically destroying Arnor. Maybe stuff like that. Maybe stuff that's not been really shown yet in movie form or TV form. So they explored different areas of Tolkien's work. But the one thing I did like, they said they would be completely faithful. So that's the one good thing. Here is the full press release if you want to see it. So I'm not going to read this entire statement out because the main important lines we've just gone over earlier in the video, but summarizing at the start, they're talking about how Lord of the Rings is one of the most influential and celebrated literary works in the world. Then they're talking about how advanced they are and how good they think they would be in managing a game of this size, because Lord of the Rings is going to be a big game if brought to mobile. So they're talking about their experience and how they do in markets. And overall, in my opinion, even though I believe this is just a money grab for Warner Bros. Because they're the exact same thing Harry Potter, I think hopefully it'll be quite addictive, but I realistically think it'll just be a time waster just for hardcore fans. And don't get your hopes up too high, but it's good that I said they're going to be completely faithful, maybe excluding Lord of the Rings Online to some level. There hasn't been a Lord of the Rings game that's been totally faithful. Actually, maybe the older games some years ago, but except from that, maybe it's good to see that for a change. But that's it for today's video. I know probably you guys you were thinking that I was going to release my Morphed Clark exclusive chat with her, but I'm actually delaying that video as she's gonna be telling me stuff more over the months, and then I'll do one big video on that. But we have been talking. She's a really nice person as well, so I'm sorry for you be waiting for the video and you haven't seen it today, but it will be coming out in the future, I promise you. And she's even agreed to do a video of me in the future as well, which is even great. But until the next video, goodbye.